Is it soup yet?
Yes!
Hey, it's time for Thursday Night Soup.
Yeah.
Join Doc, co-host Jeff Kendall,
That's me.
and many other famous celebrities as we discuss music, movies, and just plain cause havoc across the internet.
This is for
And now, get ready. Let's welcome Doc Docus.
I want my Thursday night soup now!
Hi.
hello.
It's Thursday. You know what that means?
It's soup time.
It's soup time. You're going to have soup. Yes.
Mhm.
Live soup. You people out there, you're in for a treat because stand by for at least 2 hours of nonsense.
2 hours of whatever we can dish out.
Whatever we can think of
Yes,
right now. I don't
anything.
have much.
Mhm.
I know. See, there's one person out there. See, it's
Mhm.
Holly Perry's out there. See?
Yes, hi Ollie. And
Yeah,
I see
the
Day
only-
Tripper. Hey Day
Yeah.
Tripper. Mhm.
The only soup you know is milk soup with lots of flakes and marshmallows.
Sounds like something you would eat, Doc. You know, that great big bowl and the milk in the bag and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but flakes and marshmallows, blah, sounds gross.
Yeah.
Hello, Day Tripper. Hello.
So, yeah.
How are you all? Yes. Nice to see you. Hey, oh, there's another one. Look.
And AZ Mick, hey AZ Mick, what's up?
AZ Mick is out there. Nice to
It
see
is.
you too. Yes. Where's my little thing here?
I bid you welcome.
There
Hey,
you go.
thank
Bella,
you.
bella, 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 bella. Okay.
Yeah, Craig's there. Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Friggin' Doc,
Ollie.
yes.
How did you know that you used to call me that when I was a little kid? Jeffrey, come on, dinner time.
They never called me Doc Free. They just called me late for supper.
Jeffrey, get in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to eat.
Get out of that tree.
Yeah, get out of the mud.
Get out of the mud. Quit eating
Yeah.
that mud.
Pretty.
I
Mud.
put good food on the table and you're out there eating mud. Get in
Yeah,
here.
my mom went buying me white tennis shoes because
Yeah.
when they were puddles, yeah,
Yeah.
right through them. But
Yeah.
you know,
You'd rather eat mud than a big bowl of flakes and marshmallows.
yeah, mud is kind of crunchy, and you don't know what's in the mud. You know.
Said Saturday Night Live cereal made from
Mhm.
rocks.
Bingo. Yeah.
Yeah. Quarry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mined from rocks. But hello, everybody. We've been on
Hi.
here for 3 minutes already, and look at
Yes.
nothing.
See, we're it's
Mm.
it's just that way sometimes. It's Thursday, and
We'll
you
make
know,
something happen. Like
we will.
Jeff, tell us what you've bought so far today.
What?
Tell us
again?
what you bought.
What I bought?
Yeah, you know, like you.
Well, it's been kind of quiet this week.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Pooey. Meanwhile, it is Thursday night, and I don't know what that means. It's
Mhm.
Friday Eve.
Yes, tomorrow night's Friday. Now, I almost bought a Statler Brothers CD, but I'm really not a country music fan.
Oh, that's really getting desperate. Ooh.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was the McRib? Excellent.
You like those?
Oh, I got people hooked on those things. You know,
Oh, do ya?
they laugh at me and they go, "Oh, you just gotta get these McRib things," and then, you know what? I'm on my fifth one. You know? So like, whatever. Look, there's Mikey Tots.
Not a whole lot, Mikey.
Hello. Damn. It's for Mikey.
I bid you welcome.
Eh,
I bid you welcome.
Just once. You gotta remember, you don't double click. You get it twice.
Mhm.
Okay, so anyway, yeah. Hello, Mikey. And what was
He
Steve?
was off this week.
Oh,
Yeah, he
no.
was being with family, wasn't he?
Yes, there was no ski lodge.
No ski lodge. Yeah. Mhm.
No, so maybe next week.
Well, thank you, Dan. Yeah.
Glad you resisted the urge to buy, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't anything there,
Oh, it's not like
except
you
for
just.
that Statler Brothers, and there was a wallpaper DVD-R.
I like how
And
Floyd.
I almost bought wallpapering. Wallpapering is fun. It's a DVD-R.
Mm,
Almost bought it, but
production values are stellar this
they
week.
are. I mean,
Wow.
it's
What
it's
happened? What'd I do?
that's just the way it is.
Well, yeah. So I wonder when Mikey Tats is going to come up and join us because he
I don't know.
promised.
Hmm.
Or even this guy.
Hey,
Yes.
you can,
Yeah.
you can
Scroll up a little
jump
bit.
up here and
Yeah.
maybe draw a quick cartoon. Kind of like a.
Because the link is still up there. So hello, Daryl.
Yes.
Hello. Damn, I wish I could get a thing for that. So
Well, it'll come. It'll get better. I mean,
I settled for
I
this.
bid you welcome.
I like that one.
Well, I figure if I couldn't get hello to do it without and then I found that today. I watched a movie today.
Oh, the movie? You did?
I watched Dracula.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I actually watched the movie today.
Mhm.
So I said, "Oh, here, I bid you welcome." I says, I
Mhm.
like that. I'm going to use
Yeah.
that. So
I like it too.
Schnee must have his maintenance group lodge. Yes.
Yes, probably so. I think they've waxed in the floors or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stocking up on
Yeah, the
the
dance floor, buy all the booze and the,
yeah,
the
got to
food.
stock the bar and that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
Got to get the lemonade bowl or punch bowl going. Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, or was that last week? There was a Grant and Schnee show.
Was
Was
there?
Hey, that might have been Monday. I don't think it was that long ago. There was a Grant and Schnee show, and it was good.
Or was it?
Yeah, it was good.
Hmm.
And they did the same thing where like we'll show half the show, cut it off, and then you go to the next one type thing.
Have another half, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but it was good.
Mhm.
Hey guys, if no one
Good idea.
go back downstairs to join, just finished working and had chicken corn chowder soup in our honor.
Hey, there you go.
Wow, I am so touched. Yeah, the Power
Hmm.
Pop show. It was
Oh
very.
yeah,
It
this
was
is Power
very
Pop.
good. I enjoyed it,
Hmm.
and I
Good
learned. I learned something too.
You did, huh? You did.
Yeah, ask me what I learned.
What'd you learn, Doc?
That the Guess Who
Hmm.
isn't just a fake band, really. Like
Hmm.
oh wow, there's only one original member, and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other guys will call ourselves the Guess Who.
Right.
That album is actually freaking good.
Hmm.
They played the one song and I'm going like, no kidding, wow. Like I would have never guessed. So I looked it up on YouTube and I played the full album and I'm going like, wow. It's too bad they've saddled themselves with a name that is recognizable, but they can't really capitalize on. So I don't know. Call yourselves Rusty Nail. I don't know, but that album was really good. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah, with no Randy Bachman or no Burton Cummings. Yeah.
Lineup, but that new album was really good. I was so surprised. I was so surprised. But it's expensive though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I thought maybe I'll go buy this thing, and then all of a sudden like $30 and all this kind of stuff, and so like. And now we're gonna do Running Back to Saskatoon.
Saskatoon, yes.
I don't know whether they're allowed to do that. Like they may just have the rights to the name.
Hmm.
It's almost a shame that they do because no one's gonna play them because of the name.
Yeah.
And the songs are good.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like double-edged sword, like yeah, they got the recognition, but they're not the real Guess Who. They're like the fake Guess Who or something like that. But they got a dang good album. What?
Yeah.
What happened to Hello? I will show you. I think I still have it up here. Here's what happened to Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Hello.
it doesn't
It's
quite
there,
work.
but it's not there.
See, I lose I lose the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
like the one with Bella though. You know, I bid you welcome. I think that's good.
well, that's not a bad replacement. You know,
Yeah.
didn't Burton and Randy just sue this Guess Who? I don't know.
I didn't know that. I don't. They haven't been in the group for years, but I haven't heard them suing them.
Oh, well, they've put out albums before this,
Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm.
the fake Guess Who,
Hmm.
but I've never heard any other songs until this past week, and I went, "Wow, it's good."
Pretty good. Hmm.
Yeah. So did Kramer have us in that same episode? He does
Hmm.
the hello, but it's not near as good as Jerry and George.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I,
Hello, Jeff and Jeff. Jeff and
me. Oh, and my cat Ace says hello too. He's right here.
Jeff. I don't know, Jeff and Jeff.
I bid you welcome.
That's for.
Oh yeah, Randy Bachman was a Mormon, or he is a Mormon, or whatever.
Is that
Yeah.
how that works? Oh
Hmm.
gosh.
Hmm. I think that's right.
Randy left the Guess Who because of the band's drug use. He said he
Yeah.
never did drugs. Well,
Mhm.
maybe he did Advil. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gosh.
No, I mean, he did all that stuttering when he was in Bachman Turner Overdrive. You ain't
Oh,
seen
that
nothing
can't be
yet.
drugs, man. Oh.
I don't know.
But if you've never heard the current Guess Who lately,
Hmm.
look it up on YouTube. Excuse me, and put in uh, the album title is stupid, but it's Plain d'Amour. Plein D doohickey AMOUR. It's a dumb
Oh.
title for an album, but
Hmm.
my gosh, the songs are good. Wow. Yes, hello.
They're saying hi. Hello. Yes, they are. See.
Damn, I wish I could figure out how to do that right. So I tried different ways, so
That's okay.
tricks and stuff, and I just haven't found the real trick yet. I saw the Guess Who in 1988 at a fairgrounds. It was Gary Peterson and a bar band.
Yeah.
It's like the one guy who's a drummer,
So they're.
and the rest is all other people. But this new album is like, wow, pretty good bar band. I don't think he sings,
No.
but whoever they do have
These
singing
are drums.
is good. They don't
Mhm.
sound old. It sounds
No.
like good old pop music. It does. What's this? Has anyone seen that little old man with the one arm who lives in his mother's kitchen?
He's probably convalescing.
You
'Cause
must
he
see
broke his. Well, he broke his arm in two places, man. I mean, that hurts. Yeah. He's got that thing strapped to his arm. I mean,
Mhm. But
he has
he
to
was,
reach. He has to reach all the way around to scratch his nose. He can't use this arm. He has to use that one.
this is when I wish I had the eye poke. Clunk.
Yeah. Hope you're doing good, Tim.
Let me try this one on you, Richard J.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There.
There you go. That's a
There.
good one.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll let Joe have the eye poke.
Oh yeah, I would not steal the eye poke, but I
Yeah.
do like it though.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's hard to make a mixtape including the new Guess Who album. Have you tried? I bet you haven't tried. I love Junior's Fur.
Oh yeah, the single, and I like the B side. The B side, Sally G, got a bunch of airplay over in Oklahoma. And actually, they're played it on country stations here in Oklahoma. Man, here we go, Paul McCartney playing. Yeehaw, playing Sally G.
I passed on Sally G, but I do love Junior's Farm.
Junior's Farm's good, good.
I was talking to an Eskimo.
Yes.
Larry was asked this question yesterday about you, Doc. What? Somebody asked Larry if he was Doc
He was
Doc.
Doc Dacus. Says yes.
He's like, what are you talking about? I can just imagine Larry now. You know.
Shut up.
Okay. Why am I everything I'm hitting is doing strange things? Come on. Comments. No, comments. Thank you. Poof. That's the trouble of running these shows. I've got all these buttons to push.
Yeah.
Not that one, not this one. No, this one. Okay.
You can make a list like this button is this and this button is that, and you know.
They are labeled. I just can't read.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sure it says comments. So I'm sitting there pressing all of these other ones, going, no, I want the comments.
Yeah.
Hi. You know.
Hi was pretty good. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was a good single for Paul. You know. So.
Well, we're going to get, you know.
Yeah, that line. But other than that,
Well, I don't understand how Sea Moon got to be such a hit single.
Well, it was a B side. They needed an extra song, so let's put the B side on there.
Yeah, but it's on Greatest Hits compilation. So I don't get that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know,
it's not that I don't like Sea Moon. It's like I don't understand why they call it a hit single. So, unless it was in Britain, because it wasn't here.
Yeah, because see over here, I think let's see, Junior's Farm made top 10. Sea Moon made top 20. I mean, not Sea Moon. Sally G was a hit as well. See, so they could put both sides of that single on there. So Sea Moon, I don't know why it's there. Yeah. So, anybody know? Oh yeah.
A double agent of what? What does that mean exactly? I don't know. Danny's reaction to Joe. Why are you telling me this?
Yeah, he was getting a little. Yeah.
I don't know. What is this? What was the reaction? I didn't.
Well, he was. You know, he wasn't very happy about it. So.
Oh, he wasn't happy about it.
Well, not. You know, he just goes, you know. So.
Okay. Of those early Wings Rockers, Junior's Farm is better than Hi and Helen Mills. I would say yes.
Yeah.
If I was to rate them, be like number 1 Junior, number 2 Helen, number 3 Hi.
Because I thought Junior's Farm would have fit pretty good on Band on the Run as a single. But whatever.
Put Helen Wheels on.
Yeah. Oh, Helen Wheels instead of Junior's Farm. So.
Yeah, but Junior's Farm came
later.
I think it came later.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 74 because I was going into high school.
Okay. But yeah, Junior is better than those other two, and Helen is better than Hi. So that's my ranking. Right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we run out of questions. Oh, well, that must be it. Show's over. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. 18 minutes. Now we have 4 open spaces if someone wants to come up and say hi and whatever you like to do.
Yeah. Where did
say hi or whatever? Yeah.
Where did Mikey Tats go? He promised he was gonna join a show one time.
Well, he's having a pizza. So.
Oh! I must have missed that. Oh.
Yeah, he's probably having a pizza. He always takes pizza down to the record shop and eats pizza. I hope he doesn't get grease on the records. Ooh. Oh, I wrote this record. It has grease on it. No, I can't do that.
Oh. Well, when it gets quiet, just run over here and play one of these little clips.
Yeah.
There
you go. That'll wake people up.
Yeah. I don't know. It fills up about 5 seconds worth of it.
Well,
cue the Looney Tunes. Well, you know what? Being that my computer went back in November, I had quite a few Looney Tunes that I had been collecting, and the computer went and I lost them all.
Oh, did you?
Yes. So the last couple of days, 2 or 3 days, I've been rebuilding my Looney Tunes library.
Okay.
So even getting a few I didn't have before. So like, wow. No, but Larry would implode.
Mhm.
I think I'm banned.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
We never
Last
treated
Sunday,
pizza.
remember last Sunday we had frozen pizza? Pepperoni pizza. My cats went nuts.
Over pizza?
Yeah.
What do they like the anchovies probably?
No, the pepperoni.
Ah.
Oh,
Steak
enjoy your steak.
tonight.
Enjoy your steak. Hmm.
DC tonight.
Hey,
Hi,
what's up?
hi, hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
I bid you welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, very good, very good. Oh, he's looking for fisticuffs.
Oh, who is?
Yeah, I seen. I guess it was on the last ski lodge, or
Hmm.
maybe it was on the Grant show that was this
Yeah.
week. Somebody asked, "What are fisticuffs?"
Yeah, someone was befuddled by the term fisticuffs.
Yes, and you had to
It just shows how old I am. No one uses that term.
No, not anymore.
had to explain
Hello,
fisticuffs.
Wally.
Holly's out there. Did you know
Hey, Wally.
1964 is having steak tonight?
Oh, like I said, I had soup in honor of Thursday night soup.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good.
nice. That's good. Yeah. So,
This came up in conversation, did it
oh
not?
my goodness, there it is. There it is.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
He's got it.
Cover.
Wow.
Yeah, I was shocked
I was
when I
shocked.
played this because it's really one of the best albums I've heard last year. It is one of the best albums of the year. And nothing like what you think the Guess Who would be. In fact, it sounds more like Jellyfish, or if you're familiar with the group Cats in Space, or there's even little tinges of Queen in there, if
Mhm.
you can believe that. But it's a very good album. I was just stunned.
You know what I liken it to? Wilkerson. Danny Wilkerson.
Yeah, just
Holy
very
hell,
great,
this is like Danny Wilkerson. I love Danny Wilkerson.
great
Yeah.
pop, attention to detail, nice melodies, nice instrumentation. There's a lot going on there. Every time you listen to it, you could pick up different things that you may have caught the first go round.
Did you run out and get it, or what did you do?
Yeah, I went out and ordered it, and I'm
Oh,
a physical media guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't like downloading tracks. I'd rather have the physical CD, and it gets a little bit out of hand. Let me look at this, guys. These are all the new CDs I've ordered and bought that I haven't listened to yet. It is.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't know about fascinating, Dr. Spock, but Mr. Spock, Dr. Spock. But I mean, it's ridiculous. I got to get a handle on that.
Mhm.
Give us your take on this best Guess Who album.
I'm going to say American Woman. Save the Land.
But when I looked up that album to buy it, it was like $30 and up.
Yeah, I don't know what the cause of that would be, Doc, because when I bought it, I just think I paid the regular $15 to $17 with shipping for it.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's happened.
And you had it within a week.
Maybe it's caught fire and it's in high demand. I don't know.
It needs airplay.
It does.
You give
And
it
that's
airplay.
where I'm living now probably has the best classic rock station of any place I've lived, because they don't just stick with the 150 songs you'll hear any place in North America if you tune into classic rock. I mean, they'll play something like Sly and the Family Stone, then you'll hear Black Sabbath, then you'll hear James Taylor. It's a real mixed bag, and I really enjoy it.
Good.
But I'm saying most classic rock stations, even when one of those classic rock artists has a new album, why don't you play something from it? No, they're just so afraid, and maybe that's the listener's fault. They don't want to hear nothing new. They want to hear nothing that challenges them or they're not familiar with. So maybe it's the listening audience that's truly to blame. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's because we know that's not the real Guess Who.
Mhm.
And even I, when I used to see these in the record store, they're just the name, like.
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't know.
definitely the case here. It's only the drummer left from the original band. But if
Mhm.
you just want a really good album that's very melodic, catchy, got a lot going on instrumentation wise and vocal wise, I can't recommend that album more. But it is not, the Guess Who of No Sugar Tonight.
You're not going to get American Woman. No, no,
No,
no.
it's a different animal for sure.
But if you like that power pop stuff, and like just forget that it's the Guess Who, and you would after listening to this, you would never know.
Put it out your mind. Put it out your mind. No Burton Cummings. No Randy Bachman.
No.
It's your daddy.
No, Dan is not
No.
your daddy's Guess Who.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, I don't even like the album jacket, the art. I don't like it.
Doesn't it kind of looks like something prog or Yes like?
Yeah, it looks like Yes or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I know.
Let it
Yeah.
line up, yeah.
When I first seen it, I went, "That's what the album looks like."
Yeah. I'm not up on my French, so I don't even know what the title of the album is. Something about love, d'amour, Plain d'amour.
Plain of love.
Planet of Love. I don't know.
I but the songs are dang good. I was so impressed. So impressed.
Yeah, here's something that I do with just about every CD in my collection. On the backside, I have a little Post-it note.
Ooh,
I kind of rate all the songs on the album, and if they got 2 stars, I put it on my iPod, my master iPod that holds all my favorite songs of all time. And it's just helpful. Like I'll file this away, and maybe a year or two from now, I'll immediately know what songs I want to hear again and which ones I didn't.
Yeah. Let's see those rankings again.
Yeah, the whole album's got pretty much 2 stars except for the last track.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote in there kind of Queen, Cats in Space, Jellyfish.
Cats in Space?
Yeah, Cats in Space has about 3 or 4 albums out, and they're from Great Britain, and they're pretty much along the lines of Jellyfish and Queen. Very involved, melodic pop rock. Great band. Love them.
And your rating system is color in the circle?
Yeah, I just do that because I'm just sitting there listening to, and I've got all kinds of art materials here, so I just fill in the circles like a goofball. The songs I really like, I fill in the circle of the tune on the album.
Yeah, actually, I'm surprised there's only 8 songs. Done.
Doc and Jeff, I would rather have an album with 8 songs that I really love than these albums. I got 17 tracks and I like 4 of them.
Yeah,
You're not doing me a favor by just loading it with crap. You know what's good. Just go with the good stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Like this Pet Sounds. Like 3 good songs, 10 bad.
Yeah.
Doc, you and I are going to disagree with that. I love Pet Sounds.
Fisticuffs, guys.
Come on.
Oh, well.
Dan says, how much for a pack of Post-its at Drucker's General Store? Well, if you buy the 6-pack, I think you're currently going for $4.48 or something along those lines.
Keep your hands under the pickle barrel.
Yeah.
Right next to the pickle barrel, you'll find the office supplies.
Right.
Yeah.
He also says Cats in Space is
better than
Darkness. I do too. Darkness is okay, but I love Cats in Space.
I've never heard Cats in Space.
Check them out, Doc. You can find some of their stuff on YouTube, as most any band out there.
I
got the new Guess Who thing. It says, is it out there? Oh, yeah, there it is. So I just loaded up the playlist and I went back on the couch and like, okay, let's listen. Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing. You can find just about any release has got some tracks or the full album on YouTube.
Yeah.
It saves you a lot of
ones.
What's that, Jeff?
A lot of classic ones from the 60s.
Oh my God, yeah. You can type about anything, it'll come up. Someone's posted it.
Which is easy. If you want to buy the album, you can listen to it first. You know,
And how many times have you got hosed on an album where you've heard a track or two and buy the album, and that track or two are the only good songs on it.
Yeah.
You can give it an honest review and then decide if you want to spend your hard-earned cash on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, who did I see recently? They bought an album and they liked the one song, they didn't like the other 10. So they tried to take it back to the store. And what are you bringing it back for? Because I don't like it.
Yeah,
we can't refund your money on album.
You can't.
Opened it up. Yeah,
you can get away with that in a movie theater sometimes. If like 15 minutes into a film, it's just like, this is horse crap. Most theaters will give your money back, but not on albums or CDs.
Yeah,
you're stuck with it.
You bought it, you're stuck with it. Yeah.
Yep.
You can't bring it back if you don't like it.
Nope.
Oh, somebody tried that. I forget who.
Was his name Doc?
No, I would always make sure it was warped or something. Look at it, it's warped. So take it back.
Yeah, back in the day, 1 out of every 40 or 50 albums would have a little warp factor. And really, there'd be like 1 out of 100 where it just wouldn't play. It was just like the needle would jump.
Has anyone ever tried licorice pizza?
I never have. But when I would buy a lot singles, they would skip. Right down to the end of the song, and just go back to, it's horrible.
This must be for Daryl. What album would you recommend to listen to? Your first Cats in Space album.
I don't know the titles of their albums right off the top of my head.
Never heard of
but
them.
the most recent one, try that one. They have kind of a floating membership in that group. Not always the same cast of musicians are on each album. I think they flipped vocalists like 3 times, but they're all very good. It's not like one guy's like Bob Dylan, and they're all very, can really bring it vocally. So.
Yeah. How about when the record hole is too tight for the spindle? That's what.
Yeah. And your dad makes the hole bigger, and he made it too big.
Gotta be very. Gotta be very precise.
I don't think I've ever had that trouble, really.
I've
never had center
issues. I remember picking out like leftover plastic in the middle, like those little chunks reaching there.
Yeah.
Or have you had label misalignment, so it looks like the record's wonky? The thing is, just the label's not put on there flush. It looks like, oh, there's something wrong here.
Yeah, but so much fun to watch. Well, Dan likes the 9 Light Years album by Cats in Space.
That's good.
Dan knows his stuff, folks. So
he's the only one talking over there. I think everyone left and went home. So
we're still here.
Oh, all of a sudden got quiet. What happened?
No,
I thought I hit something that muted everybody. So.
Nah.
Where are the usual cast of characters, Doc Jeff? What's everybody? No Robert S. No Robert P.
No Robert S. Robert P. Tim's probably.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Boy, he's had his woes with that arm. Man, the medical system is just going down the toilet. My God. I'm glad I'm married to a nurse. At least help things out a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's what Tim had to say every time he'd go in and have them look at his arm.
Right. Because Tim
helped this man.
He broke his arm in 2 places. It's like, the idea of it is, you know.
Yeah, painful just thinking about it.
Every day.
Any
I'm
new
getting
movies lately?
Not any new ones. I watch a lot of old ones.
No, I'm
But
still
still.
watching my corner gas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I started watching Lost in Space again. Started on season one.
Again.
Mm.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, see, there's a tendency for everyone to turn up in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then bitch about the show being
Yeah.
over in
Yeah,
5
it's almost over. Darn. Yeah.
Oh, well, then
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
let's pretend this is the end, and then they'll all come. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah.
Come on, folks.
Sunday. Yeah.
Thanks
Okay.
for tuning in.
Okay.
Yes, okay. I would have thought he'd been here already, but
We'll see. It's up to him, you know.
still
He
can't.
actually looks like he's in some pain, so we'll see.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, mother's
It's a
taking care of him.
Yeah.
It's surprising how little I turn on my television these days.
Hmm.
Aside from sports, my TV can sit for a week without me watching anything.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like
prime
even
time.
movies, I don't find myself plugging in any of my DVDs or whatever. I've been kind of on a quest to do more reading, actually
Mhm.
reading of books. So
That's
I've not
good.
watched any movies in a good long while.
Well, yeah, but you know what's probably on right now? So you think you can dance? The floor.
Yeah.
So you think you can whittle, all these stupid competitions.
Mhm.
There's nothing on television anymore. I'm sorry.
It's so
No.
cheap to make those programs. That's why they do it. They don't have to pay writers, editors,
Exactly.
cameramen,
Right.
lighting people.
Ooh, good
You
show.
don't pay
They
the
do.
cameraman. Ooh. Yeah. Now what's this?
Yeah.
Wild Wild West, the complete
Yeah, that's a
series.
good series, all 4 seasons.
$20 on Amazon. Night
Yeah.
Gallery, 15.
And Night Galleries just scare the hell out of me when I used to watch it as a little kid.
Jeff,
just
how did the Outer Limits strike you guys back in the day? Because
Well,
that
the-
opening used to scare the crap
Yeah,
out of me when I was a little kid. Ooh, we will control the horizontal.
the horizontal, they control the vertical, and
Well,
I
it's
couldn't do
actually-
anything.
For me, it was okay because my dad watched it with me.
Yeah, my dad and I were both big monster movie
Yeah.
people, sci-fi
yeah.
people. So
Mhm.
yeah,
TV has 800 channels, but only 20 are watchable? No,
Also,
none of them are
Twilight
watchable.
Zone.
Mine,
I remember watching the Twilight Zone with my dad, you know, and yeah, a lot of that kind of earlier stuff. You know.
we
Mhm.
used to have horror movie hosts
Oh,
on
yeah.
Friday night out of Cleveland.
Mhm.
There was Goulardi very early on, and then there was Houlihan and Big Chuck. And
Mhm.
my dad and I would watch every Friday night their monster movies. So.
Yeah, my dad and I did the same thing.
Mhm.
My dad would let me stay up and watch Johnny Carson, and I'd watch
Yeah.
that and watch the news, and here he comes, you know.
Mhm.
And my dad would pop popcorn, and you know.
Nice.
Oh, great memories. Great
yeah.
memories.
Mhm.
What about the ghoul?
There was
No,
the
no,
cool ghoul.
No,
Mhm.
the ghoul out of Cleveland there.
That was Goulardi.
Oh, Goulardi.
No, it was the ghoul, but then whatever company owned the stations transported the same program to here in Detroit.
Oh,
So
goody.
we had the ghoul like over Dave Froggy, you know, all this kind of stuff. So
When I lived in Cincinnati, I could pull in some Indianapolis stations, and there was a monster movie host there called Sammy Terry.
Mhm.
It was actually kind of freaking scary, even me being an adult. That guy was creepy. And you could go on YouTube and just type in SAMMY
Mhm.
TERRY, and the opening to his show will be posted. Tell me that guy's not creepy.
Yeah.
Beatle Brad knows him or knew
Mhm.
him when he was alive. Yeah.
And no, if I was old enough, I asked my dad. I actually drank a beer with Dad. You know, if you
Sure.
see he's sitting right there, don't gulp it, sip it, and it's he showed me how to drink. So
Yeah, my first beers were on the back porch with my dad after he was done mowing the lawn.
yeah.
Miller High Life to
Yeah.
this day is
Mhm.
my go-to beer after mowing the lawn.
Yeah. Mhm.
my name is Talking Tina, and I'm going to kill you.
That's a good one. I also like the one with Agnes Moorehead and those
Mhm.
little spaceships
Mhm.
trying to get her.
That
Those
one
are
with
good
Billy Mooney is good too,
Oh
where
yeah,
the little
You're
kid.
a bad man. You're a very bad
yeah.
man.
A little bitty guy.
Looking out in the cornfield.
hmm
Oh, well.
The Night Stalker TV show
Yeah.
I thought was a little watered down. I
Oh,
preferred
you
the
got
movie.
it,
Yeah.
Jeff. That was
Mhm.
a pale comparison to
Yeah, the
the
movie.
first movie, which
Mhm.
was fantastic.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
TV show sucked. Basically,
They were going to see. They were going to make a movie every year, and then they said, "Oh, we'll make a series, do a Night Stalker Kolchak movie." They were going to take Kolchak to London. And they decided we're going to make a movie, a series instead. Can you imagine called Kolchak in England?
Well, they did kind of the same idea with V.
Yeah,
Remember the
yeah.
lizard people?
Mhm.
Well, like the
Well,
miniseries
terrorist, something
was
like
good,
that.
and then they made a series out of it. And just,
Yeah, I agree.
canceled. Goodbye. Uh, when my dad went off to work in the graveyard shift, I was in the mirror. Oh wow.
I think if you make alcohol not such a taboo for kids and teens, they don't tend to lose their shit as
Right, right.
other kids where it's like
Mhm.
absolutely taboo. Because on my mom's side of the family are Italian. When we went to have dinner at my grandpa's house,
Mhm.
every kid had a little glass of wine with their meal.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
just, we just didn't
I've heard
think it
that.
was such a big thing to have a
Mhm.
beer or a glass of wine. So
Maybe you can have one too.
Yeah.
If we're Italian, give her a shot glass.
yeah,
More please.
more, more, Papa.
Dad,
Ooh,
Daddy,
yeah.
give me more. Give me some of
That
that white
grape
one.
juice.
I
Yeah.
like the white one. Yeah, like everyone in Europe has a drinking problem.
hmm
They don't?
It's not quite the issue it is here in the States, from what I understand.
The Equalizer, the original Equalizer.
Yeah, I know there's two.
Not
Okay,
with
yeah.
Queen Latifah.
No,
Oh,
now
who's
the
buying that
original.
crap?
Now
No.
the original Equalizer was a guy in England, and
Yeah,
he was
the original was pretty
Yeah.
good, but this Queen Latifah, come
Queen
on,
Latifah, no,
come
no.
on.
hmm
I know.
My deceased mother could kick Queen Latifah's ass.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on,
Yeah, yeah.
come on.
Ah, wait. Remember Spencer for Hire?
Oh
That was,
yeah.
that was
Robert Urich.
Robert
Robert
Urich.
Urich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I pretty much divested myself of detective shows by then.
Except for I was a big fan of Dragnet when I was a little kid.
Yeah, they were so straight faced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. hmm
Like you smoking your dope, blah, 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 blah.
And behind the scenes, Jack Webb had a great sense of humor because Harry Morgan said he would laugh his head off. But in
Yeah.
camera,
Yeah.
you know,
Those guys were hilarious when they
yeah.
dressed down some dirty hippie.
hmm
Is this show still on the air, the new Hawaii 5-0?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either, but then I don't
Yeah.
watch television anymore. So
No.
I used to love the original show when they ran
yeah.
the credits.
Mhm.
Cam Fong as Chin Ho, Fing
Yeah.
Wong as Ping Wang. It's just like, oh,
Dano.
okay.
And
I just tuned in for the theme song and then shut it off. Just
Oh, that's a
go
great theme song.
watch the Dean Martin roast instead. So,
yeah.
Back when comedy was really comedy.
yeah,
Yeah.
really. Get that
Not the watered down.
Yeah. Police Squad was brilliant detective work. Well, for
That was
45
pretty good.
minutes, I
That
guess.
was a pretty good
Yeah.
show. It didn't last very long, surprisingly.
I like the
And they
Police
were just
Squad
like-
movies instead.
Yeah, there were just like little things that would go on with that show that if you were paying attention were even more funny. Like I remember there was a cop retiring and it was at this hoity-toity hotel and this tuxedoed server comes out with this big ass cake and puts it on the table Then he steps away into the background, and you don't notice at first, but then all in the front of his black tuxedo is icing. Oh,
Yeah.
then he was leaning against the cake when he put it on the table, and it's not pointed out. He just steps in the background. So if you're paying attention, there's another laugh for you.
Yeah.
Oh, they were tricky, weren't they? Well, Dan's now stuck with the whole Hawaii Five-O series on
That's
DVD.
actually a pretty good show.
The original's good. Now, if you bought the new series, I feel sorry for you. I think you're stuck.
I don't even think there's a Dano in there to book them with, is there?
It's not the same paradigm. It's not like
No.
McGarrett and his staff. It's just like one detective and some lady friend, and
Don't have a lady friend,
not for me.
and they don't
The
have
lady friend thing's fine.
They don't have Ping Pong or Ding Dong or any of those guys.
None of the heavy, man. Those guys are just if you were fast, you could get away from them. If they got you, you were done.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's right. You don't got a chance against Kono.
Oh, I don't know. The best 2 episodes of Hawaii Five-O were the ones with the Monopoly thief.
Oh,
I don't remember that one.
I like the ones with Wolf Fat.
Yeah, they
Who was
actually
always that bald-headed guy.
They actually created a villain, kind of a la Batman, that whatever crime he was going to commit, he left a Monopoly card, like cancer chest.
Interesting. I didn't.
Those are the 2 best episodes I remember. I was like, oh, gee, Garrett's got to figure out, like, gee, pay your luxury tax. What's he going to do now?
Interesting. I didn't know that.
But everybody who was everybody wanted to take a trip to Hawaii to be on the show,
Burke's
Burke's Law with Gene Barry.
Yes.
That goes back a few years.
Sanford and Son goes to Hawaii. So does the Brady Bunch. Everyone goes to Hawaii. I'll pay HR Puff and stuff. They all go to Hawaii.
Oh, do they? Okay.
There's only one cast member left of the original Five-O.
Wow,
they gotta be old. Who's that? Ping Pong?
No, I think they're all gone. I believe.
Wow. Tell us who it is, Mick.
Because I know James MacArthur's dead.
Yep.
And
Jack Lord
died about a dozen years ago.
Wow.
It might be that Zulu guy, Kono guy.
The Zulu guy.
The guy who played Kim Chin Ho died a number of years ago.
One of the hula girls in the beginning.
Yeah, the hula girls that looked. Yeah.
She's the only one left.
Yeah.
She was uncredited as hula girl.
The hula girl.
Not too much of a call for 78-year-old hula girls these days.
Yes, I was the original hula girl.
And I've got the navel to prove it.
Yeah.
Check out my navel and compare.
Hi, Trish.
Hello, Trish.
Trish. Hello.
I bid you welcome.
Welcome. I bid you welcome.
That is so classy, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was a classy Dracula, but even as a little kid, that version of Dracula didn't scare me. Bela Lugosi. Give me Christopher Lee now. That
Christopher Lee. Because he completely changed the character. He was
redefined the character.
Blood and everywhere.
Like about 6'5" and like 120 pounds and just menacing.
Yeah.
Did somebody fall over a building in every episode of Five-O? Probably
so, yeah.
They kept the stunt guys busy for sure.
I don't think there was much in the way of car crashes in Hawaii Five-O. What? There's a new raspberry Coke. Maybe.
That's a video. Raspberry Coke.
That's a video, but I didn't see it. Now, it could be an American thing, though. So I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I think that would be Kono. Because he was
He's
Kono
the last.
was his name. He might be alive because he was an entertainer in Hawaii, and they put him on there after about 4 or 5
Oh,
years.
Don Ho. Yes.
No, not Don Ho. His name was played the name Kono. That was his name. He was the next to the last guy before Chin Ho. They had McGarrett, Dano, Kono, and then Chin Ho. Got 4
That's
of
a
them.
lot of hoes.
I know, awful lot of hoes, but oh God. But anyway, I think he might be the only one living, if I'm correct.
And then there was the next season. They were going to have a guy called Oreo.
Oreo.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but
man.
the show was canceled, so like CBS said, no, we're not going to do that.
They have a clip from the very, very last episode from 1981 because he finally gets woe fat.
Mm.
If you look for it, it's on TV.
Yeah.
How frustrating would that be if you never got to him?
Yeah, 1981. I
I would like to be the actor who gets to play Woe Fat. A lot. Why can't I be Woe Lean?
But Woe Fat was in like a dozen episodes, over several years.
He was like 5 modes to Batman's Joker. He was their arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Woe Fat. Who fat?
Mm-hmm.
Who fat?
In the jungle.
To the death.
When you fight to the death, that's the most serious fisticuffs you could ever have.
That's worse than the Monopoly thief.
This is true.
Oh, the actor that played
okay. Not him.
Problem.
I think they're all dead then.
I think they gotta be all dead.
Yeah. All 4 of them. Now the guy who played the
it's probably one of the hula ladies from the opening credits.
The hula ladies, in and chicken. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the main actors, they gotta be all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because aside from Dano, they were not spring chickens even back in the 60s. So
yeah, book him Dano because I can't. What?
Yes,
Uncle Arthur only showed up in. Is that true? Only 6?
Yes, because he was busy on Hollywood Squares. See.
That's surprising, but then that speaks to Paul Lynn's comedic talents and how much of an impression he made. You would think Uncle Arthur was on 20-some episodes. I mean,
just 20.
True.
Yeah.
Well, that's a surprising little bit of trivia there.
Yeah, that's a fun fact for you.
Yeah. See, Kono had sugarcane.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it grows in Hawaii, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
I would have given you a rim shot, but my grandson's drum kit's in the other room.
That's
But
kabang, yeah.
With you a couple of glasses.
That was whatever you just baked on the last. Whatever's on this side. The midnight boom. Whatever. Uncle Arthur had to sit down because his feet were killing him.
No, they were.
I never heard that.
Was. Mm-hmm.
I met Paul Lynn once.
Ooh, how was he?
He was a very nice guy. I was working the front desk at a hotel in Warren, Ohio while I was in college. And they would have some summer stock called the Kinley Players.
Yeah.
They'd go to Dayton, Cincinnati, and then Warren, Ohio, and have a week of putting on the summer stock show. And so one week, Paul Lynn was the featured actor in this. I forget what the play was, but he was having trouble with his air conditioning. So I had to go up to the room, and his manager was there, and I talked to him, and Paul was in the shower, came out with a white robe, and he pulls the curtains back, and he goes, "Oh, it's terrible out there." And I says, "Yeah, we're supposed to get rain for the next couple of days," and then I made my exit.
Fascinating.
Yes, I have all kinds of fascinating stories.
Yeah.
There's got to be a joke. I don't know.
Yeah, we never got into discussing music. I couldn't.
I doubt it.
I'm with Jeff. I doubt if he would dug the rock and roll.
Yeah, but Paul Lynn did more voices than just the Rat. He was,
Oh yeah.
the Hooded Claw. I think that's right. And oh, he was something else, I'm sure. Can't remember. But he was in the Penelope Pit Stop cartoon.
Oh yeah.
As
Oh
the
yeah,
Velvet.
he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he was in something else. Maybe I'm confusing him with Paul Winchell because he was in a lot of stuff too.
Oh, okay. Al Harrington. He was later. I think he replaced Kono, I believe. And he was
Played
used,
Ben
Ben
Kura.
played Ben. Yeah.
Kura.
He just died. So. Yeah.
Remember the Bose Wave 40? Yeah, I know. Yeah, everybody has to have one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it fits on a shelf in your kitchen.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Paul Harvey used to hawk him on his show.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It's
Bose. And Husqvarna chainsaws
Yes.
were the sponsors of Paul Harvey.
Now Paul Harvey knew.
Husqvarna.
Must be getting near time for a commercial. Here we go. Yeah, it is.
Today, women with nighttime urinary incontinence don't have to wake up wet.
Morning, Mom. Did you pee the bed? A bit, I think. Oh, so gross.
Oh, Mom, put on a diaper.
No, we can both pee in the house.
I don't want to play cards. I don't want to play cards. Did you wash your hands?
Wow. That's a good one.
You know, I've seen the regular one of that commercial so many times. I feel like throwing a brick at the television.
Yeah.
And then I find that one and go like, thank you. Thank you. Did Paul Lynde and Charles Nelson Riley get along?
Well, probably Charles Nelson Riley was off doing theater a lot. And Paul Lynde was doing.
But you never saw them on Hollywood Squares or Match Game together.
You can't. That's too much. That's too over the top. They both like Apache ties, though. I can tell you that.
Overkill. The Bose radio fills the room.
Yes.
I got a Bose radio that I use just about I use it for my iPod, and I use it just about every day, and that thing's still kicking, still hanging in there. It's a great little system. I mean, it's not big, but the sound is great from it.
Wow, it fills the room.
Fills the room.
Like side to side, wall to wall. It's like the walls are reverberating sound.
Yeah.
What about Pat Harrington? What about him?
Hey, Mr. Romano.
He's been around forever. You know where he started?
No.
The Steve Allen Show.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the stock company of comedians.
Okay.
So he's been everywhere.
I just remember him from One Day at a Time, and being the voice of the inspector on the Pink Panther cartoons.
Oh, was that him?
That was him.
Okay.
Thank you. Bose is decent, but it's no Pioneer.
Yeah.
That's what I got. I got the Pioneer over there.
To each his own.
Remember when Pioneer was a big name?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I bought it when it was. I still got it, like from 40 years ago, probably.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I still have my sound system from the late 70s, early 80s. Still, everything still works.
Yeah.
Turntable.
Yeah, but what's funny is like you go to the thrift stores and you see their stereo equipment, like Onkyo. You're like, what are you doing here? Of course, they're asking for like $300 for it or something like that. But somebody said,
antique.
I don't want this Onkyo stuff. Take it. What's this Denon stuff? Cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know what people are using now. What Magnavox? I have no idea. Sound design. Remember? No, Realistic.
Yeah, might be.
Remember Realistic?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What was Radio Shack's
that was
brand?
Radio Shack brand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Like, oh my gosh, look at all the realistic stuff. Like, well,
Mm-hmm.
it must be good because it's realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody ever bought it, but
No.
we all laughed at it. Like, I'm not going to buy anything called realistic or sound design or Lloyd's. Did they have Lloyd's in America? I think might have been a Canadian thing.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I've seen Lloyd's a few different places.
Lloyd's. I don't know if we have Lloyd's. Then turntables are in demand. Well, I can't say that I've seen the turntable, but I've seen the receiver. So
Oh yeah, I've heard those. Mhm.
yeah, it's like $50 for a Denon receiver or Unkel, one of those Kmart.
Yeah, Kmart brands. In the
Kmart,
box.
whatever they had.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was a lot of research done back in the day when you had to buy your components. You'd check out what your friends had, what they recommended.
Mhm.
It was a pretty big deal, and it was a pretty big investment for most high school or college type
That was
people.
my very first investment when I got a job.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was the very first thing I bought was buy a stereo, and I had to get a loan for it too. I went and got a loan for the frickin' thing.
I got one for Christmas. So
I don't know. Lloyd's was in Canada and it was usually in like Kmart or something like that.
what was it?
Yeah. Have I
I don't
seen?
think I have. No.
Steve
No.
Allen, 1973? Ooh.
He had a later show when Carson came on.
Well, I'm not sure what that is. See, the receiver and cassette deck all in one combo was sweet when you're.
Yeah. I remember one Christmas, I tell you how old I am. I got the receiver and 8-track
Ooh.
deck.
Yeah.
You are old. Yes.
I am old.
I bought the 8-track recorder player thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can make my own 8-tracks. And of course, you have to figure out where the click was going to be. So you have to sit there with a pen and paper and say, okay, which songs am I going to use? This. Will this fit on 15? No, I better start switching songs so it'll fit.
Yeah. It was the worst format for music as far as playback or it was always albums. A lot of times they couldn't do that. You'd have one song fade out and then fade in.
I hated that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oops, this one. Remember the Swiss Family Robinson?
I liked the movie.
Yeah.
The movie was good.
Yeah, one of Walt Disney's.
Walt Disney classics. Yeah, the series, but the movie was good.
I was gonna say the series was like in the 70s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Didn't that have like Martin Milner or something?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, the movie had John Mills and James MacArthur, and the head pirate was Setsui Hayakawa, that Japanese dude.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. That's casting.
That's casting.
Yeah, what? James MacArthur.
Yeah.
The young James MacArthur. Like,
yes, he was younger then. It was his pre-Dano days.
Pre-Dano, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I saw that in the theater even, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ernesto sure loves him some 8-track. Mm-hmm. Ernesto?
That he does.
Oh yeah, on the
Wolfman Jack. Oh, you want to tie in the Guess Who with Wolfman Jack? That song, "Clap for the Wolfman," is absolute crap.
Yeah.
She thought she was digging you, but she was digging me. Get the hell.
That was a hit, though.
That was a hit. Plenty of crap that was hits, though. I hate that song.
That was one of the Guess Who's last hits, I think.
Yeah, then you knew there was like Three Dog Night when they did that song Black and White, and they were just tobogganing downhill.
Mm-hmm.
But I like The Show Must Go On.
Oh, I love Land of the Lost. Yeah.
I couldn't watch Land of the Lost.
It was on like 4 years.
Of all the Croft shows, this was the one I didn't like.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Anyone remember Ultraman? Oh yes.
Ultraman was on WTBS in the 70s when I first got cable. So
I only remember one episode that I still remember.
Mm-hmm.
Something about whatever monster it was.
Mm-hmm.
And we need Ultraman. So of course Ultraman grows the size of the monster, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like there's kind of sparring a little bit, and neither of them are winning. So the announcer says, so Ultraman levitates the monster into the air and divides them in two.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, what?
Yeah.
Always will remember that. Always will remember that. You got
the Wolfman on your radio.
Dancing Fool was the last hit.
Was it?
Depends on where you live. You know, American wise, I think Wolfman was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Flea Stacks thought they were so tough. Little did they know.
But I mean, it was good enough. You know, the Saturday morning shows usually don't last. It was good enough to be on for 4 years. So that's why I watched it.
I don't know why.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's what I say.
What era of Petticoat Junction?
Petticoat Junction.
Yes.
Color.
I don't remember the black and white ones a whole lot.
I'm with you, Jeff. I don't even remember that being in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first 3 seasons I think were black and white, and actually those were the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because after that, you know, like B. Benedict dies.
Oh yeah.
Girls start to get married, and then they break out into song.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember the one guy was always breaking out that acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
I know. It just turned into a
with it. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Saved by the Bell got more than 4 years.
I know. Unfortunately,
that was like molded after like Archie comics, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like what junior high kids think high school is going to be all about when it really turns out to be holy hell.
Mm-hmm.
High school is never like Saved by the Bell, at least where I came from.
Oh wow!
Never that kind of peppy
this
and
guy is old. If he remembers the real McCoys, he's old.
Yeah, with Walter Brennan.
Yeah.
Walter Brennan.
Brennan, and he kept his teeth in.
Yeah.
Chew the fat.
Put your teeth in. Yeah.
I don't think Walter Brennan had any teeth.
He did, because when he played a decrepit old man in the Westerns, he took him out. And he like home. When he took him in, like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember the Val Lewton horror films?
Good films.
I don't know.
I got no knowledge of Val Lewton.
Mm-hmm.
What is a Val Lewton horror film? What is that?
Yeah.
It was a low budget horror film.
I guess so. I never,
was in some.
Even further down than Hammer in some of these?
No, they're good. They're good.
Lower than Ed Wood?
No, they're higher, much higher.
Much higher than Ed Wood.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he did pretty good films.
Such as?
Well, there's Invasion of the Body Snatcher, or The Body Snatchers. There's one called, I was just talking about it. There's a movie.
It always comes up in conversation, I know.
I know. Well, The Body Snatchers is the ones that I can think about. Well, he made several of them. So, you want me to Google him?
I think it needs to be Googled because I don't.
Yeah, Val Newton. But Karloff was in 3 different films.
Good idea. Saved by the Bell had the same amount of sex as Three's Company and Happy Days, and probably the Smurfs.
There's a lot of innuendo with that.
There's so much innuendo in it. You got to stay on your toes. Oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're careful, you get copied and become the Snorks. This time we're underwater. Stop it.
I was told to keep my mouth shut about the Smurfs when one time when I went out to work at Hanna-Barbera studio, because I was talking to some people on the phone and I was saying about how much I hated the Smurfs. Well, they had that contract. And they said, when you get here, just keep your mouth shut about the Smurfs, because there's lots of people here working on that show, and they can appreciate it.
Whoops, I didn't want to hit that one. I wanted to hit this one. A.
Fonz.
Hey, yep.
Hey, Mr. C.
Ever go to the old video store back in the day with a friend and you argued over the video choice you just left? I don't think that ever happened. It was like a compromise was always reached.
Yes.
So yeah, like, I want to get this one. No, I want to get this one. Oh, take that one. So I'm gonna say no. Now, DC, you didn't go into Hanna-Barbera and berate them on some of those cartoons, did you?
No.
I
was thrilled to be there. I was thrilled to be there because that studio, more than any of them, piqued my interest in wanting to be a cartoonist. I mean, I loved that Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Flintstones, all that stuff fueled my interest in becoming a cartoonist. So those were hallowed halls to me. They were still in the studio there on Cayunga Boulevard.
Cayunga.
It was the same building that they were in one little small building before that, but that's where they were from the late 50s on. So I was there towards the end.
You didn't walk in there and say, that Jabberjaw sucks.
What were you people thinking?
I know. Now, if you worked at Filmation, you would have a lot to bitch about.
Filmation.
Who thought that Gilligan's Planet would be a good idea?
All that stuff based on live action TV shows.
Yeah. At least they gave us the people in Gilligan's Island gave more work, though. They did the voice.
Yeah, it was good for them. They had a nice gig to come in there and record their voices, and pick up a paycheck.
It was amazing how, if they do the Star Trek thing or the Gilligan thing or Brady Kids, they got 90% of the people to do the voices.
Yeah.
But the shows were so darn stupid.
Oh, that's a great payday for all those actors. I mean, Gilligan's Island and Outer Space or whatever the hell it was.
Gilligan's Planet, yeah.
Alan, can we have a little more angst in that line?
Yeah. And Don Wells. Don Wells did two voices. Don Wells did Ginger and Marianne, so she got double pay, I guess. I wish they do that.
I don't know. Well, actually, maybe he can answer. Do actors who do 2 or more roles get more money?
Extra?
Oh, yeah.
So Mel Blanc was like payday.
Oh, Mel Blanc was he was off the charts, and I don't know what his deal was with Warner Brothers, but my God, that guy voiced just about every one of their characters, and his voice doing multiple characters in a single cartoon.
Like 5. If he does 5 characters in one cartoon, he gets 5 times.
I don't know how they structure those types of contracts, but definitely the more lines you got and the more roles you're playing, the more money you're going to get paid, unless your manager is a piece of crap.
He were rich then.
I like those too.
James Cagney gangster movies.
Yeah.
I've never watched one.
Well, they're good. White Heat, Public Enemy, The Roaring Twenties. Those are 3. Pretty good stuff.
The Aloha Pussycats.
Okay.
Or maybe that was that Fonzie cartoon they tried. I never watched,
Bonzi
but I
cartoon.
think that was a Hanna-Barbera thing too.
Could have been. They
I
kind
think
of own Saturday mornings.
it might have been.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, they did a Batman one too one night.
Yeah, because they were.
They had to wheel
Right.
out Alan Napier. Like they had
Yeah.
everybody out there. Like we didn't forget about Alfred, and they wheeled him out.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like,
And Harriet was
I'm
dead.
here.
But, yeah. And Harriet was dead, but Arthur was. What's his name? What was his name?
Which
Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred was there. Alfred was there. Yeah.
Arthur.
Mm.
Yeah, he was there, but they had to wheel him out.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did Fred Gwynn get blessed with that voice and look? Holy poop.
Who knows?
Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Who loved the VH? Well, we all did because that's all we had.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And besides, you could record stuff off the television for later.
Yes.
So,
Be kind. Rewind.
Yes,
that,
my wife. We had an extra VHS in the bedroom. My wife would record 24 hours a day in case she missed something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the news or whatever.
No,
Or
the trick
so.
with the VHS is when you put the tape in to get the latest Hawaii Five-0 or something. And so, now, where did my other show go? Oh, I taped over
Oh
it.
no, tape over it. Yeah.
Dang. You know. I still got some VHSs over there too. So.
I had to show my
I don't know
grandmother.
why, but I do.
Yeah, I had to show my grandmother how to work her VHS because she
Well,
taped.
nobody knew
her
how to
shows
set
were
them.
Hee Haw and Lawrence Welk.
There
So I
you
told
go.
her, I said, make sure you break the tab, before you record it, and you can't record over it. So I showed her how to label it, and she had all these stacks of and westerns. That's the only thing she watched,
I was like, I love that Marshall Dillon.
Yeah. She did.
I know everybody looks when somebody comes through those saloon doors.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just talking about saloon doors, period, because I don't understand how you could have a bar with saloon doors and say, okay, we're closed now, and yet those doors were like this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how that
Prevent anybody from rolling into town at 3 a.m. and into your bar.
just walk in or just duck under the doors. Or something.
Yeah.
When I locked the doors, yeah, but it's fucking- I don't get those. That was kind of like watching that Dracula movie today. If anybody's ever seen Dracula 1931,
Oh yeah.
they get on this boat and they're going to England, and it's in a storm. They show the boat just going like this. It looks like an Irwin Allen disaster. That boat is just going nuts. And then they show down inside where Dracula and this other guy are, and they're just like,
Renfield, yeah.
nothing's happening. It's completely straight. Then they show up on the deck again. The water's coming over. Then back under like, when are we gonna get in with all? It should be there. Nothing's happening like that. It should be going like this underneath too. It would be with Irwin Allen. He'd be banging on his bucket like crazy. Like, go. Yeah. If you knew you would miss a show, you could program to record it.
Yes.
How about that Everybody Loves Raymond episode where he recorded over his wedding with the Super Bowl?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's ground.
Like Jeff said, that happened a lot with people that were just get too many tapes and not label them. And
oh dear, this doesn't sound good. My elementary school didn't have doors around the toilets in '78 yet.
No, we didn't either. And I can count on one hand the amount of times I did a number 2 in grade school because of it. I'm not going to sit there in a toilet with people just walking by looking in on you. Our janitor would just sit there. He didn't care. He'd be sitting on the toilet smoking a cigarette. And you'd walk by and go, hey, Frank. And he'd go, hey, boy. Back to school.
Fascinating.
Hey, boy.
That sounds gross.
It's horrible.
I know that's so weird. I
Yeah, tell
know.
me about it. You're sitting there and some nuns peeking in on you,
Oh,
wondering why you're taking so long. Hey,
did you see
yeah,
Johnny in there? Wow, come on,
Hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, get out of there. Yeah.
hurry up. Yeah.
Taking too long. Yeah.
yeah, oof,
Oh
not
wow,
good, not
that
good.
that would be fascinating.
That's the exact look I had on my face when that nun peeked in on me trying to take a grumpy.
Yeah.
I, I don't doubt it. Ooh, ooh.
Mhm.
Ah. Oh wow, we only got 40 minutes left. Oh wow, we're
Yes.
killing time here.
Doing
Yay!
good.
Yay.
They did.
No kids didn't play. They went home to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
I didn't play hooky though until I was in high school because I afraid my mom and dad would get me, would catch me. So I was a senior. I never played hooky, and I was a senior in high school. We had a boat on the lake, and I went to the lake, and I did my homework on the boat. And hey, how you
I
doing?
went
How you
fishing.
doing? Yeah. No, I just doing my homework. Yeah.
I went looking for big bass.
Yeah. Did you get your homework done? Yes. Okay.
Sweetening.
Yeah.
Then you get the stringer of large bass. Where'd those come from? I don't know. They followed me home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the
Oh
bathroom one
yeah.
day. Fired. Oh
Mhm.
no.
Or the
Oh.
tornado drill. Yeah.
That's
Oh
when you got
no.
to make
I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna burn up
Gotta
in
hurry.
here.
Gotta hurry and wipe.
some
Yeah.
decisions there real quick.
Pull up
Is
your
it
pants
real?
and run.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that doesn't sound like much fun. Ugh.
No.
Ugh. No, you'd have to clean up really fast. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
where are you people going? You all of a sudden we dropped by about 4 viewers. What happened? Hmm. Well, the teachers in high school didn't care if you attended or not.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know. Yeah, go fast.
Kind of depended on the school, I guess.
Yeah, but didn't you used to have to get a letter from your parents or something?
Well,
Like
in the 70s,
Johnny
it
didn't
wasn't
come
as
to school
bad.
today because
I just called and say I wasn't feeling well and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay.
I'm hooking
Yeah.
largemouth bass.
Yeah. Make sure you do your homework. Okay.
I heard they were biting today, so
Yeah.
couldn't miss. Yeah. I don't recall of ever being chased by the truant officer.
No.
Like, what? Did they make that up just to scare the kids? Like, don't look,
No, they actually had
that
them.
truant officer will find
They,
you.
they had them, actually. Because we had a guy who would patrol and they catch people sitting in their cars.
I never
Sleeping
saw
in
a
their
dog
cars.
catcher either.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they were only in the cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a freshman in high school, we had a really liberal principal, and the seniors actually had a room on the third floor. It was called the senior lounge, and they could
Mm-hmm.
smoke in there. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're
Mm-hmm.
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Underclassmen would walk by, and right on the wall that you could see from looking through the door was that poster of Frank Zappa on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
It said Zappa Crappa. It
Oh
was like
yeah.
anything went in that senior lounge. It was like
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable. Then
Mm-hmm.
the next year they brought in a real ball buster, which that school needed. It was like out of control.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
Dad
remember
said
walking to the smoking area all the time. Yeah.
in grade 11, I just gave up on math. Teacher was nice, gave me a pass anyway.
Okay.
Ooh, that didn't go down in my high school. No one was giving you a break.
Well, I quit grade 12 math. Teacher was not impressed. Like, you need your math. I said, no, I don't. I'm
Yeah.
not coming back.
You're going to use fractions when you're in your 60s. Sure. No.
I didn't
Get some
dare play
fractions in your 60s.
Mm-hmm.
because she saw how much her troubles were, or her friends were getting.
Mm-hmm.
I can't read. I didn't dare play hooky because I saw how much trouble my friends got into.
Mm-hmm.
Like what kind of trouble?
Our grade school was like a concentration camp.
Mm-hmm.
Half of grade school.
I'm
It was
feeling
wonderful.
potatoes for the rest of my life. Like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah. My buddies used to walk the halls during class and harass the other classes. Stop
We
that.
spent a day right when school started talking about. It was right after Elvis died, so we were talking about it. It was August of '77, and we spent a whole day talking about him. We didn't care how great he was and how he influenced so many other rockers at the time. Because this was mid '70s, and a lot of people didn't listen to Elvis, but they listened to a lot of the stuff
More
that he
important than
influenced.
biology.
Yeah. Didn't have to cut open the frog so you could listen to Elvis music.
Come on, Mr. Jones, let's talk about Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis just died. Screw the frogs. You want to talk about Elvis. So, oh, I thought Jeff was going to give us a tour of the room.
I was just petting one of my cats.
Let's see.
Oh, they're okay. They're all asleep right now. They're going to wake me up at 5 and run to the apartment.
Like, you're not sleeping if I can't. See?
What you doing, Dio? Taking a nap? Okay, he wants to go back to sleep. So.
leave me alone. But then when you want to sleep, they're going like,
yeah. He'll go in my apartment, in my bedroom, and get the cat toy and go right over my bed, and
Oh, you and I both. My one cat that's got dementia. He's in and out of the room. He's bumping his head against mine, whiskers over.
Yeah.
Paw on my head.
I went to bed with a cat toy in his hand, and I woke up and the cat's trying to pry my fingers loose to get the cat toy.
He's got a toy or treat in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colonel Parker really took advantage of Elvis.
Oh, yeah, he did.
This is true, yes.
Yep, there's a lot of that in the entertainment industry for sure.
Right.
Elvis bubblegum cards, Elvis never saw a penny of it.
No.
If McCartney goes, is there a UK Day of Mourning annually?
No.
Well, maybe.
Possible.
I'm not sure about annually.
I know there are a few people around here would probably cry if he dies, but
I feel bad, but I mean, I think music more than any art form resonates with the human soul, and the people that have provided so much joy to your life with the music that they created. It's sad when they leave us, even if they're not anymore really active in the biz.
Right.
Just like a tip of the hat, thank you for all the great music and all the the joy and happiness you brought. So
yeah.
See, Elvis let Parker take advantage of it. He could have fixed it, and you know how.
Yeah.
It always comes back to fisticuffs.
Always.
Yeah, I think Colonel Tom took 25% of his earnings, something like that.
More than that.
I hope it wasn't half, because
that's a real issue with anybody that's in a creative endeavor, because you spend so much of your time trying to get good, and you're competing, that you ignore the business end of things, and the business people know that, so they're always at the ready to take advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage.
It is. Karate. Elvis knew karate, and he should have used it on the Colonel.
He could have used it on the Colonel, exactly.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
Hashitaki.
This is true.
It's true. It's true, but he didn't.
He didn't.
Oh, that Elvis. Oh, he made some bad decisions.
Well, 50%. Okay.
50%.
He gave half of his earnings to his manager.
I think I would have renegotiated.
Yeah, me too. 25%.
The Beatles were taken.
It's shocking how many people that we share this planet with that have absolutely no conscience. Do not give 3 shits about anybody other than themselves. It's stunning.
Very shocked. Very stunned. How do we get Colonel from Colonel?
I like it better than Colonel.
That's true.
This is true.
Colonel.
Colonel Sanders.
Who made that up? Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just call it Colonel. Yeah. Whatever. It's like, how do you get sergeant out of how the way it's spelled? There's a couple extra letters in there that don't belong. Oh. No. So how's everyone doing? Yay, it's coming up on the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah,
Almost Friday.
Come back here. I see you leaving.
Yeah.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm leaving. I can't stand no more.
I don't know about you guys, but you get to a certain age and the days go into weeks, go into months, and time is zipping by. I keep on wanting to put my foot on the time brake and it don't work.
Yeah.
Hey, it's basically March.
It's March. You're retired. Or lay down on the couch and with the flipper. What's on? Yeah.
Like King of Cable.
Yeah. Turn on an old movie and doze. Just lie back and just
click.
Yeah.
No,
Or put the cat TV on with the birds and the squirrels walking around, and your cats are dive bombing the TV, trying to get at the stuff.
A guy told me the Arctic ice caps have just a few years left before they're ice cubes. Probably. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a flood.
Yeah, so like up in Tuktoyaktuk, it's probably like 30 degrees already. Like what? I know it's going to become a big tourist thing up there. Like,
yeah.
Kind of like a tropical haven. Palm trees.
So, Doc, have you found yourself being solicited by any interesting ladies? Like,
any more
when
ladies?
You into that Tuktoyaktuk trek?
Yeah, Czechoslovakian lady or whatever.
No, but on Facebook, every once in a while, there's like, Joan, somebody wants to be your friend. And we're like,
yeah.
Who the hell are you? Never no idea. And there's no, friends, that, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hi, how are you? Yeah.
Go away, scammer. Geez. And already two calls today, ring, ring. You pick it up. Bloop. This is Amazon, and you have all these things bought. Get out of here. Sure.
Yeah.
Twice today.
You have with overdrawn on your Visa card. I don't have a Visa card. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oops.
Sorry.
I'm being solicited to sell my timeshare. I don't even have one.
Right.
Yeah, but they're hoping you do and you fall for it. That's the trick.
That's right.
Because they never say your name. They call you you.
Mm-hmm.
You are, and you and you're and you. How do they know it's me? It's not. It's you.
I just pick a name.
And it's always some voice that sounds like this. This is Amazon, and your account is get out of here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even answer if it doesn't have a name I recognize.
Yeah.
Calling, I don't even bother with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I have. It's been a while. I think wasn't Jane Fonda in it too?
Sounds right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's a good
probably
movie.
saw it. Yeah.
Remake was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
DC, would you put Grand Funk's Some Talent up against anybody's?
Yeah, those guys weren't virtuosos, but the synergy between the original three guys was astounding.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a powerhouse. And it's the weirdest thing because they were the hottest thing on the planet for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
The singles.
disappeared. Just
Mm-hmm.
nobody talks about them. But I think talent-wise, they all worked with each other perfectly. That synergy of that original band was astounding.
Yeah.
And among groups of that era, that kind of a band, I'm not going to compare them to the musicianship of a Yes. That's a totally different animal. But yeah, Grand Funk was astoundingly good in my opinion.
Yeah.
They have their detractors, but hey, they've been ignored again for the Rock Hall of Fame. But the good news is that Kool and the Gang is going in this year.
Yes!
Yay, Kool and the Gang.
Very interesting.
Yeah, no Grand Funk, no Humble Pie, no Uriah Heep, but Kool and the Gang.
Yeah, Mikey's got 6 copies of
Okay.
wow.
Mikey Tats likes that Red album. Just a small plug for Grant's Rock Warehouse. That's the next Grand Funk album we're going to talk about. Pluribus. Karen, that's my favorite of the early era of Grand Funk.
Grand Funk people are coming out of the closet.
Here you go, Doc. Watch that ticker. Tick, tick, tick.
But no Thin Lizzy. No Thin Lizzy. No.
Oh, you don't like Thin Lizzy, Doc?
I don't like Thin Lizzy, no.
Oh, I like Thin Lizzy.
I bought that Jailbreak album back in the day, and it was like 2 songs on it, and I tried to take it back. I don't like this. You can't do that.
Had to keep the boys back in town.
Oh, yeah. I love Thin Lizzy, but we all hear things different.
Yeah.
So, Save the Land crushes off of E Pluribus. Yeah, every song on that album is a crushing rock tune, except for Loneliness, which is their reflective, pensive tune.
Oh. Even more so than the Osmonds?
Oh, there's nothing I would compare Grand Funk with the Osmonds.
No.
We tried. Well, there's got to be a comparison somewhere, you know.
I don't know,
but no Thin Lizzy. Oh,
good 70s arena rock. Yeah, they had some excellent singles.
Oh, Thin Lizzy's Dangerous album is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of your better 70s live albums for sure. I love Grand Funk's first live album, and also Humble Pie's Rockin' the Fillmore. But I only listen to side 1 and side 4. Side 2 and 3. Each side of that album is like one song that's 17 minutes long. It don't work for me. But side 1 and side 4 of Rockin' the Fillmore.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
Fantastic.
Okay. Allman Brothers at the Fillmore.
They were from Michigan too. Hey.
Yeah.
They were neighbors.
Oh, yeah, they were. Mm-hmm.
Mikey's favorite live album is the Allman Brothers at the boy. That Fillmore sure gets a lot of.
Hey, they sure had some good groups playing there, didn't they?
I believe so. Yes,
that's another good live album right there.
Even Detroit has a Fillmore theater. Yeah. So. Was
it Mikey Tat supposed to be on your show tonight, Doc? What's going on?
I begged him to, but
he doesn't want to.
He don't want to.
Okay.
He promised he would, and he never did. Oh well.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, well.
I like him on Joe's videos he does from the record store.
Yeah.
I was just looking at
guy.
He's got a new avatar. It looks like George Costanza in his.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He says he'll get up there eventually.
Rocking the Fillmore is still playing long after the joint is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my faves.
Yeah. Mikey says, I'll get up there. Bring pizza.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Exactly. It's Gore-Tex. It's Gore-Tex. Yeah. Oh, you just look like the Michelin Man. So stop it. Quit punching me. I will never get tired of Seinfeld. Never.
No, that's one of my all-time favorite shows. How they could start an episode with 3 subplots, and by the end they've all intersected in some strange way is just genius. Very well written show.
It's Moops. No, you read it wrong. You moron. It's Moors. No, it's Moops. Here in Michigan, everyone used to change the T to an F in all the Grand Trunk Railroad signs on the overpasses.
I believe it. Believe it. Here's a fun fact for you.
There you go. Yeah, it's like extra advertising. I know. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
No, it's bedtime.
I wish I could make that work right.
Don't start playing. It's bedtime. My cats are waking up. It's
Uh-oh.
I'm going to bed in a little bit. No.
Yeah, their nocturnal schedule is starting to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
What? The Rolling Stones that are Rice Krispies jingle and
Yeah, I had heard that, but I've never heard it. I've never heard it. I've heard that they did it.
Oh wow! I'd have to hunt that up and write that down.
Yeah.
Know road signs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and those cones, those plastic cones. Yeah.
Pugsley Adams did.
Mm-hmm. There's several of them. My friends did.
Bravo, Pugsley!
Mm-hmm.
It's gold, Jerry. Gold.
Gold, I tell you.
I don't think there's anybody on that show I didn't like.
even the just the bit characters were just so well crafted, and they could come and say a handful of lines and you knew exactly where they were coming from. Jerry Stiller was outstanding as Costanza's old man. Hilarious.
Even Jerry's mother. Hello, Mrs. Costanza. Hello, Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Like even Mrs. Seinfeld would do it. Oh, did you know stealing milk crates is easy?
Oh, those are where plenty of people's vinyl found their way in the stolen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, they fit.
Yeah, perfectly, perfect fit.
I liked Mr. Kruger too. He was so wonderfully dumb. Yeah. Oh, what's his name? The baseball guy.
Keith Hernandez.
Well, yeah, but the
Steinbrenner.
Steinbrenner, yeah. All you saw was the back of his head.
Yeah.
It was still funny though.
Yeah, that show was probably in my top 5, maybe top 3 of all time.
Mr. Pitt and his sock.
Mr. Pitt eating a Snickers bar with a fork and a knife. Started a whole trend.
Yeah. Later on, somebody else was doing the same thing. Like,
he started the thing.
Yeah.
Mickey Cat Snicker bar. Yep.
You stopped on the way to the hospital for Juicy Jubes.
Chuckles.
No. Oh, I think they're in New York.
Junior Mints?
Well, that was another one.
Yeah, that was a different episode. I think it was Chuckles.
I thought it was Juji something.
Juji Fruits. Juji Fruit.
Junior Mints was the one that they're
the drop into the surgical observation area into the open
but the
body they were operating in.
Yeah, but the patient made a remarkable recovery. Do you think it was Junior Mints?
Who would have known? Mr. Costanza.
Like, here, wear this puffy shirt. You mean I agreed to wear this puffy shirt? Well, yes, I didn't hear her. Oh yeah, you got to watch the blue. I laugh at those bloopers. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me?
Jerry Stiller was so funny in that role. Mm.
Yeah. George's mom in the hospital. That's what a hot nerve.
George!
Georgie, I'm so hungry. Later, Mom.
Later.
Just a few more minutes, Mom. Gotta watch the sponge bath going on next door. Oh, love Seinfeld. Just love Seinfeld. Oops. I've heard it said somewhere in the special features how they got the person to be the bubble boy because they wanted a real boy at first or something, but this other guy had done the table read so funny they said keep him. Yeah, the doll.
Yeah, all-time creepy.
Yeah, it was just like a Twilight Zone episode or something. Like, it's like your mom. I know. Are you talking to me? Are you talking
Hey,
to
Brad.
me? Brad's here.
Hey, Brad.
What do we got? We got about
15 minutes, Brad. You can come up and say hi.
yeah. Grab a square.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we're reliving Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. I know a lot of people hate the last episode, but it kind of fits in a way. It brings back a lot.
I just think the expectations were so high that this was going to be just uproariously falling out of your chair laughing, and it really wasn't. But in retrospect, it's not as bad an ending as it seemed initially.
They just found a way to bring a lot of the memorable characters back.
Yeah.
So, but people are like, that really was a sucky way to end. But I don't know. Oh, here comes Brad.
Okay.
Here he comes.
There he
Get
comes.
this.
Hello. Hey, Brad.
Brad,
How are you?
Do you have a square to spare?
Do I have a what?
a square to spare. One woman that wouldn't give Elaine any toilet paper from the next stall. I don't have a square to spare.
Yeah.
I'd like Doc Dawkins for to block, please.
Oh, like the close talker. No, like
How's everybody doing?
hello. Or the trip to Maine. No, they were coming to Michigan. They were, yeah, because the deposit on New York bottles is 5 cents.
Wow.
And it's like, what's this MI10? Oh, there's 10 cents in Michigan. Well, all we have to do is go to Michigan and cash all these bottles in.
Yay.
Yeah. Coke sniffing lawyer, the wink.
Yeah, how's
So
everybody
many good episodes. So many good episodes. That's
I'm
when
so late.
when I go to the thrift store and I see Seinfeld on the, I am just like, no, this cannot be. This is sacrilegious. No, you cannot trade in Seinfeld.
Seinfeld? Who would do such a dastardly deed?
Yeah. Everyone saw George or
Shrinkage.
Yeah, shrinkage. That's the word I was going for. Yes.
Yeah.
Elaine. Like, you know that problem that men have? Oh, you mean with laundry? No.
How you doing, Jeff?
Oh,
Very good. How are you?
Good. What you been doing?
It's been a boring week.
Oh, wow. Come visit me. I'll keep you busy.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet you
Brad
would.
all the time he's got yellow records and all these funny 45 sleeves and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good video. Yeah. I saw those. Mm-hmm.
Do you like my? I figured, Doc, you would mention my reference to Ringo in that video of the Western.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
Must have done over really well.
I saw the two cowboys talking, and I'm going, "What's this about?"
Well, at the very end of the clip, he says, "Oh, thanks a lot, Ringo."
Trivia question. What were the Bizarros characters' names? Ooh.
Wasn't one named Lloyd?
Well, if you mean Lloyd Braun.
Oh, yeah, there's Lloyd Braun. So the Bizarros wouldn't have another Lloyd.
Unless you're talking about
I remember when they met Elaine on the street and they said, "This is dinging and dinging and dinging," but the names don't stick. I'm afraid. Sorry, I blew it. Has Beatle Paul been around lately? Beatle Paul. That sounds right. Feldman.
Feldman was one.
Feldman. Yeah. I don't.
Hey, here's a weird little acquisition. When I was a kid, I had one of those kiddie records by Elroy Jetson, and the song was Rama Lama Zoom. And over the years, it's been lost. I got to a point where there's no reference for this record online anywhere. That I thought, did I imagine that shit? But no, here it is.
He's got one.
Jetsons Rama Lama Zune. I found it.
Wow.
That's good.
Wait, what's on the other side?
It's Jane Jetson singing Push Button Blues.
Oh, wow.
Elroy Jetson singing Rama Lama Zoom.
That's great.
And it was like my childhood just came blazing back to me when I played that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is almost unbelievable. Oh, she's going back for more.
Oh, wait, there's
Very interesting.
Here's another cartoon record from my past. Hey there, it's Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
I remember getting this record when I was a little kid, and I bought this on Discogs, and from I guess Carol Stevenson from New Jersey or New York, there, Buffalo, New York. But yep.
Whoop. Look at that.
Oh, that's neat.
Side two, even. Ooh, there's two sides to it.
Yeah.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. Let's do some picnic baskets, Nate.
Mr. Ranger won't like that, Yogi.
The Ranger's not going to like that, Yogi.
Oh, Brad, we were talking about Sammy Terry a while back.
Oh, wow.
And I told the guys that you knew Sammy Terry.
Yeah. Yeah, sure did.
Now, I used to pick up that show when I lived in Cincinnati. And actually, I'm a grown-ass adult at the time. And Sammy Terry, actually, the way that guy looked scared the shit out of me. He was kind of scary looking.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that one, Dan. But yeah, Sammy Terry scared me.
Nightmares and daymares.
I guess I was
Sammy Terry.
I was stuck with Sir Graves Ghastly and stuff like
For
that.
those of you who didn't see Sammy Terry, he was kind of like the co-host, and he would show movies and stuff, but he would talk in between the movies before the movie started or during the breaks and all that kind of stuff. And he was actually a really nice guy. He was real personable, real friendly, and all that kind of stuff.
He'd get out of his casket and then magically would close it like this.
Ooh.
I bid you welcome.
I bid you welcome.
Was that Jeff in that clip?
No.
Yes.
No.
You gotta try and find Sammy Terry clips.
They're on YouTube. You can find them on YouTube. So
really?
When we're done here, type in Sammy Terry on YouTube, and his opening little bit will come up. And there's a feature about his career that you'd probably like to see, Brad.
Oh wow, yeah.
How do you spell that?
SAMMYTERRY. 2 words.
MOUSE.
MOUSE. I am Sammy Terry.
I mean, it was just so cheesy that it was great. But yeah, seriously, I mean, as a kid, it scared
But his
me.
makeup scared the crap out of me. And like I said, I'm a grown ass man at the time. I'm thinking this guy's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would have liked it. I find things creepy. I want to hide under the bed and stuff.
Next time you see Doc on a talk show, he'll have like big black rings around his eyes. He can't sleep. He's paralyzed with fear.
I couldn't even stand the grandfather clock on Captain Kangaroo.
You didn't like him?
Me out like crazy.
Like that?
Well, let's go wake up grandfather clock. I'd be like, no.
Doc will have every light under the house. Doc, you'll have every light on in the whole place.
Yeah.
Sammy Terry. Let's see if I don't.
But you know, the other thing that they don't do anymore is the test. You know, the civil defense.
Test of the emergency broadcast system. Two things that I really missed that were a part of my childhood that I loved were kiddie show hosts and horror movie hosts.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Sven Gulli, and then you've got on YouTube, there's a show called Creature Features, which is pretty good. They got a good cast, and I'll watch that sometimes. But locally, it just seemed like every city had a horror movie host on Friday night or Saturday night. Not anymore.
Well, we had
if you really want to have some good fun on YouTube, type up Mrs. Miller. She sang the national anthem of
Mrs. Miller.
radio and TV things. But Mrs. Miller, she was tone deaf, so she couldn't hear herself. She was way out of pitch, and she's like, it's regular. It's just
it's regular. She did an album. She did a couple albums of pop standards like Beatle tunes. They are hilarious because she don't know she's as bad as she is. That's what makes it hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
So earnest.
I mean, if you ever heard her sing Hard Day's Night.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog.
But she was so out of pitch.
Yeah, just awful.
Doc, you'd love those. That's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
SCTV.
We could use for this, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Count Floyd, Monster Horror Chiller Theater in 3D. Oh, yeah. I love Count Floyd on SCTV.
Count Chocula.
3D House of Pancakes.
Welcome to Count to 5.
You know, for all those little cartoon shorts, you know, whatever, and all, especially Popeye. You know, we had Captain Jolly and Jingles the Clown and Sergeant Sacto. And now let's watch Little Audrey.
What was it, Sergeant Sacto?
Sergeant Sacto. He was kind of like the Star Trek guy.
Oh.
That's what they based it on. So
in Northeast Ohio, we had Captain Penny, who was like a railroad guy, Barnaby, who was dressed up like a vaudeville guy, and then we had Woodrow the Woodsman. And locally in my town, there was Barney Bean, who was a ventriloquist. And he had a little dummy called Sherwood. And Barney Bean, if it was your birthday, you sent your name into Barney Bean, and he'd take your initials, and he'd draw a cartoon character out of your initials.
Wow.
Yeah. Any show host.
I mean, just next door to you, when we lived in Indianapolis, we had, Cowboy Bob, who did cartoons, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Cowboy Bob was just the biggest drug addict you ever wanted to meet. I mean, he just was, he's like, hello, boys and girls. Today we've got, what's that cue card say? We've got cartoons. He was just B-rated. I mean, he was terrible.
Run a BB Huey for us and get us out of here.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Bill was funny back in the day. We loved Mr. Bill.
In the 70s.
Yeah, but it was like, oh my God, they're going to show him Mr. Bill. Yeah!
Being in Ohio, did you get any of those that were close by, being in Indianapolis or any of those shows?
Well, I grew up in Northeast Ohio. I was close to Indianapolis when I lived in Cincinnati, but I was already an adult at that time. So, like I said, when I was clicking around the dial at night, I came across Sammy Terry, and I was utterly fascinated by him.
That's
he
amazing.
did not show the Heckle and Jekylls.
No.
Yeah.
Heckle and Jekyll.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Oh! What have I done? What have I done?
Now you did it.
How I did something. What did I do?
This is it.
Oh.
No, wrong celebrity.
Yes. Terry Toon.
Oh, wow. Neat.
Whoa. Now, is that all Heckle and Jekyll, or does it have like Deputy Dog or any of those in there?
It's all Heckle and Jekyll.
All Heckle.
It's just all this kind of crap. It was like a 10-year-old's playroom here in this studio.
Wow.
And I got all kinds of stuff like that.
You name it, he has it.
Jetsons records, Heckle and Jekyll comic books, you name it.
That's great.
Jerry Lewis comic book.
Jerry Lewis. There was Bob Hope comic books.
There was a Jerry Lewis.
My aunt and uncle had a stack of like Archie comics in their bathroom. And I used to go in there, just get them and bring them out to the living room and read them. And then one day it occurred to me why all those comics were in the bathroom. I was sitting in there reading Archie comics. Oh God, I'm not touching these. I'm off the Archie comics now.
Too much information on that one, that's for sure. Tune in next week, boys and girls, to find out.
Oh.
That's a wet one there.
Ouch.
I
think we're about done, aren't we, Doc?
Where was Sven Gulli from?
Out of Chicago. He's out of Chicago, but he's like on WeTV all across the country on Saturday.
Yes, but back in the early days, I think he was based
back in the early days. He was out of Chicago, but now he's got a network of from WeTV across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, did you guys ever listen to Dr. Demento?
Oh yeah. Sunday night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sunday nights. Yeah, we all went to school. Well, I did with a bunch of other friends. We went to school Monday morning. We're all tired. We're like, "Did you listen to Dr. Demento? And wasn't it great?"
Compare notes about songs. How about Fish Heads and?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's where Weird Al actually got his start. Was on that.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of premiered and started, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I thought Weird Al was great. I even saw Weird Al in concert.
Ooh, you do all the neat stuff, Brad.
Yeah.
Ironically, you ready for this one?
Yes.
He opened up. Weird Al opened up for a Christian singer, Amy Grant.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's an odd double bill right there.
It is.
Sure.
I saw Amy Grant in concert, but I was second row on floor for the concert, and it was good. But the problem was I was in front of the speakers, and it ruined it for me. Yeah, even with doing this and the cotton in the ears, it still was so distorted. And I was just like, I can't hear.
Too much.
Yeah, that's an odd bill there. I thought the Pointer Sisters opening for Chicago was weird, but thanks the cake. Weird Al and Amy Grant.
Yeah, that was some concert.
Yeah, and now the Bill Gates Trio.
Yeah, really. And now Kingston Trio with Led Zeppelin. Here we go. Here they are.
Yeah.
Prince Giraldi with Black Sabbath.
The Lemon Sisters.
Yeah, really. Black Sabbath with the Osmonds. Here they are.
Yeah, perfect. Yes. Perfect double bill. Well, even Christian music must be cranked.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good Christian music.
Cranked which way? Oh, well. Well, we're past the 2-hour mark, kids, so.
But good.
Yeah,
good
we made it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We went
Thanks for having me on, guys. I enjoyed catching up, talking to y'all.
That's good.
Yeah, we did everything from Hawaii Five-0 to Horror Hosts to
The Heckle and
Everything,
Jekyll. We covered it all, folks.
Yeah. We'll
And,
be back Sunday.
Yeah, and maybe DC will bring some more cartoon records.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no shortage of weird crap around here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, come on back, kids, on Sunday. You'll see more of this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.